Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. Well, guys, I've thought of coming up with this 5 minutes English speaking session with me, wherein these sessions will be a practice session. I'm going to pick up any question, any dialogue, any conversation, any topic, anything and everything which we speak about or we talk about in our day-to-day life, in our day-to-day conversation. Practicing in this way will definitely help you to get used to with these common questions, these common conversations, topics and dialogues, so that if tomorrow you get a chance to speak in front of people, you will be able to deliver it. You will be able to speak on it because you will have enough practice on these topics. What you can do here is you can speak with me, you can repeat after me, you can shadow with me, you can take my topic, speak on your own, like you add your own ideas and speak on it, or you can take my ideas and speak on this topic on your own. You can do a lot of things in this session. So pay attention to what I speak or how I speak and get going. So let's get started. This is just a 5 minutes video, so stay tuned. Well, today I'm going to talk about a very basic question which everybody has probably. I just thought of answering this question, which is why I want to learn to speak English, or why do I want to be fluent in English? This is a big question which a lot of us struggle with. A lot of us don't know why, right? They don't have that solid reason why. So I'm going to talk about why I want to learn English or why I want to speak English fluently and confidently. I have 5 reasons why I want to speak English fluently and confidently. The first reason is English is one of the most spoken languages in the world. So if I want to travel the world, or if I want to get in touch with different kind of people, I want to know about different kind of people, countries, their culture, I have to learn English. So that is one thing. I love talking to people, interacting with people. I love knowing people, their culture and their history and their food. And I love traveling also. That is why I want to learn English, so that if tomorrow I get to travel to any destination, and if that person doesn't know my mother tongue or Hindi, how will I connect with that person? So probably English is the most spoken language. So I want to learn English so that I can get connected with people through English and I can talk to them, express myself, understand them in English. And it's not about going to a foreign country. It's about India as well. There are lots of places which have their regional languages. For example, if you take South India, they speak Kannada, Malayalam, Telugu, Tamil, different languages they speak. But majority of people know English. So if you don't know their mother tongue, if they don't know your mother tongue, you can at least talk to them in English. You can just have a conversation, or just build a connection through English. You can at least talk to them. So that is why English is important, to build connections, to bridge that communication gap. So that is why I want to learn English. Second is, of course, I want to travel. I love traveling and I want to travel abroad also. So probably maybe someday, if I get a chance to travel abroad, it will not be difficult for me to understand them. If you want to go abroad, you have to clear a lot of language tests and all. So it will be easier for me to clear those tests to get a PR or a visa or anything else, right? Maybe if I want to settle abroad or if I want to travel abroad. So it will help, English will help me in understanding them, or understanding the process, or understanding the culture and traditions and everything else. The food, right? So it will be easier for me to communicate with them. So that is another thing. If I want to travel abroad or I want to settle abroad, English will help me to crack exams or the processes, or to settle there, or to explore that place, okay, for a short duration. So this is why I want to learn English. Third one is I want to be successful in life, and this is one of the most important reason. I want to learn English because nowadays medium of communication in many industries or many professional fields is English. If you go to IT, it's purely English. If we want to succeed, if you want to be a client facing person, if you want to be at a good position, you should know English and you should be fluent in English. You should be confident in speaking English. You should be able to express yourself and understand the other person in English. So that is why English is very important. If you want to be successful in your life, you should know English, right? That will help you to grow in your career. So this is the third reason. Fourth reason is I'm very fascinated with languages. I want to learn more and more language. So English was one. Of course, it was in my school. So I thought of taking up this language and learning this language because mostly all my books were in English. So I wanted to learn this language. And since I knew a lot of things, it was just that I was not able to speak properly. So I thought of improving my pronunciation, improving my communication, and improving my fluency. So I took up that challenge and I started working on it. And when I went to colleges and higher education, I understood if I want to crack any interview, if I want to participate in any competition or any event, I need to speak in English. I need to know English well, right? So that is where I understood the need for speaking good English and I started working on it. So this is one. My last reason to learn English or to speak English fluently is my profession. I am into HR and in communications or training and development. So this profession needs you to be fluent in English. You should be fluent in English. You should know how to communicate well with people, to understand people, to make them understand certain things. That is why communication is a major part of HR. You should be very fluent, very confident in English or in communicating in English. So that is why I think my profession also demanded me to be fluent and confident in English. And that is why I wanted to speak English fluently and confidently. And that is why I worked hard to learn this language, to learn fluency, to learn confidence. I mean, not to learn, but to gain fluency and confidence through learning how to be fluent and confident in English. So I started a lot of practice sessions. I started doing a lot of practice, putting in a lot of efforts to get fluency, and I still do. So guys, that was my 5 reasons why I wanted to learn to speak English. Now it's your turn. Start taxing your brain, use your creativity, imagination, and come up with 5 reasons why you want to speak in English or why you want to learn to speak English fluently and confidently. Well, that's a wrap. See you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching, keep exploring, and keep listening. See you. Bye-bye.